Welcome everybody, it's RustyMoney here. This is a channel full of live streams, challenges, let's plays, and more. So I hope you enjoy this next creation. Welcome back everybody with myself, RustyMoney. We're here for another episode of Rusty's DIY experiment here on Wampsville. So we are going to the parts store before they close, and we're going to buy another piece for our skid steer. And we are going to purchase this stump grinder for $2,500, but let's see if we can color it. And we're going to color it yellow. And it doesn't cost anything, so let's buy it. Alright, let's see if it'll hook up to this skid steer. We have some stumps that we need to get rid of so we can put another field on our property, and we're also going to go buy something else to place on our property once we get over there. So let's move over there now. So we will see you over at the farm because this thing is slow. Welcome back everybody. Well, we are going to place the skid steer right over here, and we're going to purchase something for our farmyard. And we're going to put it over there by those trees, I think. We're going to get this little fermenting stick, and we're going to see if it will break the map or not. Hopefully it won't. So we're just going to place it, about right here or so. And here we go. Alright, there we go. We can make some silage. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get silage put in that fermenting stick, so we can hopefully get some silage made and also, have a little bit more stuff to sell. It doesn't produce pallets, but it is making a fill type of silage. I think we should be okay on this map. We're going to park this right here. We're going to leave that right there for now, and we are going to load up some silage. Let's grab our tractor. Well, I should have said we're going to load up some grass, is what I meant to say. Alright, now I know you shouldn't really do it this way, but we're gonna do it this way. I just didn't want to have to get off the tractor and then get in our windrower. So we'll just push it out of the way. Let's put grass in here because I know we got some in our silo. We have some grass in here somewhere. There we go. We got 59,000 liters of grass. Now we'll put grass in this little fermenting stick. We can change that to silage, and should help us make some more money. Alright, let's deposit that in there. Alright, let's go ahead and get it making silage. Fermenter and dryer. Oh, we need to probably put some silage additive in there, I think. let's see what the grass recipe. Just grass to grass. Yeah, okay. We want silage. What's this? 1,000 grass to 1,000 silage, and it looks like you don't have to have additive. Okay, let's go with that for now. We will make ourselves some just grass to silage without additive. So let's activate this. We should start making some silage. Yes, we are. We're making 2 liters of silage right now. Alright, let's load up some more grass and get it put into that fermenting stick. Because we're about to move into November. It's going to start to get cold out here. We're going to have to put some warmer clothes on. And, you know, we'll have some stuff to sell over winter. Let's fill that back up. We have about 3 more loads, 4 more loads or so we can put in here. Alright, we get that dropped in there. Alright, you know, I don't know about you all, but let's talk for a little bit, alright? I like feedback, so please leave a comment. I really enjoy doing these maps where I can do what I want, you know, where we start with a little of nothing and we build up from there. I really do enjoy that part of the game, so I hope you're really, if you're watching this, you are enjoying this gameplay here on Wampsville, as well as the gameplay I was doing on New Hope. I'm highly considering rebuilding New Frontier, everybody, and going back to it and trying to save Uncle's sawmill and carpentry business. So if you would like to maybe see that in the near future, maybe I would consider rebuilding it. We might even just finish out that series in a live series instead of recorded. Okay, let's load up some more. I don't know, just some ideas, you know. There's been a few new maps come in the mod hub. Only 1 or 2 have interested me, one of which is Alone in the World 2K25, but we've got game saves we need to finish. And I'm kind of coming to the realization, everybody, that I'm really not enjoying my investment challenge on Riverview Farm. I really hate to break it to everybody. One of which I think is because I just don't like how I've done it. And I don't know if I'm enjoying it as much as I thought I was gonna. But I ran into that problem in FS22 too as well, with a challenge that I thought I would really enjoy, which was having to make donuts. You know, I created that baker's dozen on Calmlands. Early on when Calmlands was released in FS22, and I ended up not liking my own challenge. And then I went back to Calmlands later in the life of FS22 and did Krusty's 200 horsepower challenge and absolutely fell in love with the map. So yeah, I don't know. I'm about to be busted on Riverview Farm. Really hate to be honest, but I think I'm about busted. Let's load this up. We got just a little bit more. We'll leave it in the silo here so we can get a full wagon the next time. We'll probably be putting some more grass in the silo anyway. Alright. There we go. We are now making silage. We'll have something else we can sell here once we move ahead into November then. Alright, we've got some stumps that we really need to take care of. We also should take care of some trees. You know, before it gets too dark here in Wampsville in October. Our lighting isn't too bad right now, but it is probably going to get a little bit darker yet. Alright, let's get in our skid steer and clean up some stumps. And we might try and take down a couple more trees. And see about moving some more wood. I've never used this with the skid steer attachment. I was just thinking before I started recording, what is the cheapest way to remove stumps on console? You know, one of the cheapest ways to remove stumps on console on FS22, if I remember right, especially if you had a tractor and a front loader, was a blade that attached to the front loader. It was a part of a tractor pack, and we haven't seen it in FS25 yet, but I think it is coming to the mod hub because I thought I saw it in one of DJ Goham's FS News videos about that tractor pack returning to Farming Simulator for Farming Simulator 25. Because you know the stump cutter in-game that just attaches to the backside of a tractor or a front 3-point, it costs like 30,000, I think. And that's this one in the store. If we go down here to stump grinders in forestry, oh, 27,000 requires 90 horsepower, but you're going to need some kind of tractor first. So I really don't know. That's an interesting thing, I think. What's the cheapest way to do stumps on console? Alright, we got that one. Now, I don't know if we got any more stumps. We'll drive down here a little bit and just check our boundary of the grass we've mowed. You can see we got a row of trees right here growing and a row of trees off there to the right growing. I think we have knocked out the stumps that we wanted to knock out so far. Okay, so we could go put this by our tractor and maybe try and get another tree or two cut down and move to our sawmill. Alright, let's put this just over here in the corner, I think. There. Yeah, that little thing, it works really good. It just grinds those old stumps right up. Okay, well, what to do? We're going to look at something to purchase. I'm really thinking about getting one of these sawmills and putting it here at this farm somewhere to move my trees up to our sawmill by putting it on distributing. But I can't decide whether to do that or not. We might do that. Let's see, where could we put this? We might even be able to put this right over here. Not enough money. Holy cow, does it really terraform the land that bad over here? Oh, not enough money because we don't have enough money to purchase it. Okay, so let's see something here. How much money? How much money did I get when we sold a trailer load of alfalfa? Let's see here. Okay, let's alfalfa. What do you got? What do we have in here yet? 52,000 liters. I have an idea where we can maybe place ourselves another sell point, so let's go that way. And we'll see what it does to the prices. So let's venture this way. We got a little of a haul to get there. So yeah, I don't know. I just keep having problems trying to get myself to go back to Riverview Farm, everybody. I don't know. I am broken up about it. But I am really enjoying this map and really enjoying New Hope now again. Your guys' inspiration inspired me to not give up on New Hope. So thank you all very much for the kind words and the inspiration. Alright, we're going to pull off to the side here. We're going to go into the build mode. And let's see if we can put something over here on this property at all. We're going to try anyway. We're going to try and see if we can't get this sell everything container placed over here on our property at the roller coaster. And we can. Sweet. Okay, now, could we actually put it where could, let's just put it right there. I think this will work right here. Let's get it away from the fence a little bit. Let's place this right here for 1,065. Okay. Sweet. Let's see what it's done to the prices now. Alfalfa. $154. So it doesn't sell as well as it is over at the sell point on the map right now. So what about silage? Silage price is a little higher here at the sell everything container. Okay. What about our raspberries? Okay, our raspberries aren't competing very well. They're actually going to sell the best at the Lizard Sell All when we do get raspberries, if it does, you know, if our garden does get some produced. Alright, well, let's sell this load of alfalfa here just because we're all the way over here. I would normally decorate around this, but I don't think I'm gonna, just because of the fact that it fits well with the roller coaster construction right now. Alright, well, we're up to $1,518. Okay. Well, let's get this back over to the farm, everybody. So we'll see you there once we deal with this traffic jam. And let's take a look at the price again, because maybe I should wait and sell some in November. Maybe the price goes up a little. Actually, let's see now. We need alfalfa, not raspberry. Raspberry sells really good in October. Okay, it does look like that our alfalfa potentially will sell a little higher in November. As you can see that the graph is kind of inclines back up towards January, so we might get a little bit more in November. So I think we'll wait and sell the other 3 loads or so in November. Let's sell this over here at the silo business where Briggs works, and I think it's been a long day. I think we're going to get some shut-eye and move into November and see what happens here on Rusty's DIY experiment, everybody. Alright, let's pull in here and sell some alfalfa to Briggs. He's working late nights tonight. You can see Briggs still standing there. Alright, $1,553 we got there. Alright, let's head back to our farm and we're gonna get some shut-eye. I think. We haven't moved much wood to the sawmill. That's the only downfall. Alright, now once we get into the new month, we're going to have the ability hopefully to sell silage. We'll sell our alfalfa. And we will hopefully have a pallet of raspberries that we could sell. Alright. We're just gonna call it a night. I'm wore out, everybody. We're just gonna leave it parked right here. Yeah, I'm a little tuckered out. So, oh. We had a beacon on. Alright, we got the light shut off now. See how tired we are? Ah. We'll give the people on the road something to look at. Let's just go to bed. Here we go. Wish us luck, everybody. Loan interest. Man, I forgot. We must have had some debt yet to pay off. How much debt did we have in this gameplay? $100,000 in debt. Ouch! Hey, it looks like we got some silage though. Yeah, we do. We got 31,000 liters of silage to sell. We should do that and get some of that sold. It's raining. Man, it's raining. What else do we got? Ooh, hey, we got a pallet of raspberries. Finally. Let's see. Our alfalfa is doing okay, I think. Alright. Let's sell some silage. I really think we need to maybe consider warmer clothes. Now, what can we get put on here? It's raining. Really bad. Maybe we better put on this rain suit. Confirm. Looks like a rain suit. Looks more like a biohazard suit. Select. Now we need to get some kind of hat though. Something. There really isn't anything good for when it's raining. Put a helmet on. Yeah, we'll be goofy looking. Protect us in the elements. Oh, wow. Hey, that motorhome mod is pretty nice. It all works. Alright, well, now that we're dressed appropriately, let's sell some stuff. Alright, let's sell some alfalfa. And alfalfa did go up in price a little bit. Okay, so we're at 161. We could have waited to January to sell it all, but we need money. So we're going to sell these loads of alfalfa. And try and make ourselves some more money. There we go. Hey, we're back to making money. We can finally get our other sawmill if we wanted to get another sawmill. Man, it'd be nice if it quit raining around this place. It always seems like when RustyMoney wants to play the game, it's raining. It rains a lot when we live stream too, it seems like. Why can't we have bright sunny skies and crystal clear blue ones? We got a couple more loads here, I think. Okay, let's go sell this load. We should take a look and see what's in used sales now. We're in a new month. There should be maybe some new opportunities at the store for purchase. Man, it's a good thing the store isn't very far away. Now, we keep forgetting we own a mining pit, but it's just a mining pit of stones. So we should consider loading up some stones and taking it to a debris crusher or something and making lime and selling lime. I don't know how much lime sells on the map. We should have to maybe take a look at that. We got one more load, I believe, of alfalfa. One full load anyway. Then we've got our silage that we can sell. And we'll see where it's selling the best at. Whether it's going to be at the silo location on Wampsville, or is it going to be over at our sale point by the roller coaster. Alright, whoop. We don't want the silage yet. We want the alfalfa. Alright. 13,000 liters of alfalfa we had left there. So we should have another 4,000 liters or so in there. Maybe we'll just keep that in there for when we get the next cutting of alfalfa off of our field. We do need a bigger wagon, so I think we should stop by the store and see what's on used sales. We got this. We'll have almost $12,000 now. after we sell this here. Alright, well, we've got over 13,000. Okay, let's take a look and see if anything is good for sale at the store. Used vehicle sales. There are no items on this page. Okay, interesting. Interesting. The struggle is real. Alright, well, let's get a load of silage and let's get it sold. We have just over 3 full loads of silage we can sell. Man, this traffic is crazy. Alright, let's pull into our yard here and load up silage. $31,000 liters of silage. Okay. Alright, we're going to take our silage clear over to our sell everything container. So let's take this first load with y'all. I might sell the second load myself and bring you back for the last load. So we'll go over here to our roller coaster and sell this silage. Alright, here we are. Let's sell a load of silage. Ooh, that's some good money there. That's the best money we've seen for a while. $3,615. Now, I think there's something we might be able to do with this, and I want to show you. I can't remember if we still can do it, so let's take a look. Because if we can, I really would like to. Let's select this, rename. And I'm gonna rename it here, and you'll see the new name. There we are. We're going to call it roller coaster sales. You can rename some of your productions and sell points if they allow you to rename them, everybody. So that's what we'll do. Now let's just fix that just a little bit, because I don't know if I like that. I don't know if it's supposed to be one word or two words without looking on my phone and using Google to search the word roller coaster. But I'm not a roller coaster fan because I don't like roller coasters. I don't like that funny feeling it gives you when you ride a roller coaster. Yeah, just like I don't like water either. Alright, we're going to go back to the farm, everybody. I'm going to load up another load of silage and sell it and bring you back for the last load of silage sales. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Well, here we are. I sped up the time about an hour and a half in game time, and it has quit raining, so we have an extra load of silage here. Just 7,513 liters. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that. So I did 2 full silage sales without you all. In order to get a thumbnail without rain and hopefully a better picture, because I still continue to try and do all my editing and that from 100% console from a program called Share Factory. I don't know, that's just the way I do it, way I want to do it for now. So we are going up here with the last load of silage that we have available for now. Now we probably have more alfalfa. We will just take a look and see. There is an item in used sales now, and it is a grain header for a claws harvester. That is it in used sales at the moment. But we have $24,365. We do still have to pay off some debt. Alright, let's sell this load here. So we're up to 27,000 now. That load was worth $2,764. Let's go ahead and we're just going to go buy our sawmill. I do not remember if I activated it yet to produce anything, but it does appear we have a pallet of something from our sawmill. I think we'll just leave it there for now, but it looks like we have a pallet of wooden planks for right now. That's it from our sawmill, because we need to get more wood put in it. We really need more trees cut down, so we will be cutting more trees here in the very near future. But let's get back to the farm and we will see you there. All right, well, we don't have much more alfalfa right now. We just got 3,000 liters left to sell, so we'll leave that in there. I kind of forgot that that's what we had in there. Now, over here at our fermenting stick, we have 21,000 liters of grass yet to ferment to silage. But we're going to get our little ATV out here and we're going to sell our pallet of raspberries. Hopefully we can get it to fit in our back end here. Now let's go sell our pallet of raspberries and see what we're going to get for those. See if we can put it in our ATV. Can we pick this up? Ooh, okay, we can't pick that up. I thought I had the ability to pick that up. Okay, so let's unfold our thing. There we go. Alright, now let's get our skid steer and let's get that pallet of raspberries loaded. We should be able to load it with our forks here. And then we need to start cutting trees, cutting more grass. We got loads of work that can be done. It's just time consuming. Alright, let's see about... Well, I don't know if it's gonna fit in there this way, but let's see if it will. Is it gonna fit in there? Fits just perfect in there. Okay, let's leave that now. Okay. Let's strap it in. Alright, let's go sell this over at the sell everything container. Oh man, okay. You can't turn it obviously with the straps on. Okay, what is going on here? Whoa! Okay. Huh. Wow, alright. That's nuts, everybody. It might not be a smart idea to haul the raspberries with this thing. I don't think the raspberry pallet likes the AV. Oh! Dump truck, are you trying to kill Rusty? Head-on collision. It keeps wanting to zoom me in to the ATV. Wow, I can't wait till we get this pallet sold. That is a messed up little situation. Watch out, people. Let's sell this load here. Alright, $3,515. Ooh, that was worth it though. We're up to 30,000, everybody. Well, it's a sale day. How about that again? A sale day. So I'm gonna check my time, everybody, but I'm afraid that we are probably pushing time. So we're gonna leave it here for this episode. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please hit that like button for me. Drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a crop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us comments in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But from myself, Rusty Money, we will see you all on the flip side. Have a good one. Thank you, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and comment.